In this week's Training Minute, we will discuss the topic of quiet quitting. The objective of this minute is to describe this phenomenon and the strategies that can be implemented to avoid it. In early 2020, quiet quitting became a highly publicized trend on social media and was mostly perceived as a side effect of the pandemic. According to Gallup, at least 50% of the workforce in the US quits quietly, and this phenomenon is worse among younger workers. But what is quiet quitting? Quiet quitting refers to employees who meet the minimum requirements of their jobs without putting in any more time, effort, or enthusiasm than is absolutely necessary. In addition, according to the Harvard Business Review, these employees are less likely to engage in organizational citizenship behaviors, such as staying late, showing up to work early, and attending non-mandatory meetings. This phenomenon is a significant problem since a large majority of organizations rely on employees who are willing to take on extra tasks when necessary. But if their employees are disengaged, reaching their goals becomes almost impossible. It is therefore very important to be able to identify quiet quitting and prevent it. Here are some tips to keep in mind when dealing with quiet quitting or avoiding it. As a manager, help your employees increase engagement and prevent burnout by having honest conversations with them, by discussing their strengths, goals, and even their personal lives. You will show your employees that they are important and that you care about their well-being. Try to have these conversations once a week for at least 15 minutes. Remind employees that their work contributes to the success of the organization. At team meetings, explain how the work they do fits into the larger mission of the organization. Announce individual and team accomplishments. This shows employees that their work is important. Make sure your organization has a culture where people are engaged and have a sense of belonging. This happens when employees feel supported and their needs are understood by their organization. By applying these tips, you will increase your chances of preventing quiet quitting and all the problems they can cause for an organization. To meet this challenge, managers must remain vigilant and attentive to their employees so that they can help them as quickly as possible to remain motivated, mobilized, and above all, happy at work. We have now reached the end of this week's Training Minute. See you next week. For more information on our training courses, visit our website at Actualisation.com or reach us at 1-877-688-0101. Actualisation, training and consulting since 1970.